Hi, my name is Aaron.
My name is Sebastian Johnson.
My name's Rodney Lewis.
Hi, I'm Carlos.
I'm Cartel Flynn.
My name is Antonio, and I'm with the Foundations for Trades Academy.
It seemed like a good opportunity to get into the trades and to learn more before I make the decision.
Actually, right now I'm incarcerated and I'm a human, and they came to the jail and they asked who would be interested in it. And it's always been, like, I've been in construction most of my life. I've worked a lot with my grandpa and with friends. So it was something that intrigued me.
Because I know it was a hard work, I like physical work. I like being on heights, I like working hard. I'm very dedicated to working.
I wanted to get in the Foundations for Trades because I wanted to get a career. I wanted to be something other than just having a regular job. So I wanted something that I can put 10 years into and have a nice career and good for my family.
I kind of got tired of dead-end jobs in the production field, and I kind of wanted something more stable.
I just wanted some more insight on the trade that I wanted to go in, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I like working with my hands, so this is the hands-on type of training, so I just, I figured I'd get a little bit more knowledge.
I went in, it was bricklaying and general labor, and then when I learned more about the bricklaying, it came towards more towards tile setting because it's similar, but it's just a better fit for me.
I wanted to be a plumber originally, but through a little more research and testing and studying, I determined that a construction craft laborer is more my route right now.
I was either going to be an iron worker or a boilermaker, and I'm definitely doing the iron workers test.
My heart's leaning towards being a steam fitter. I got my mindset. That's what I want to do.
I started out wanting to be a steam fitter. Now I'm going to do tile setting. I see that's something I'm very creative. It's something I want to do, and I can see doing that in the future.
The best part with the tutoring is the time. It wasn't, just, you got to do this. One of the gentlemen who I work with named is Dennis, and he is very good he's good at math to me. And he took the time to, keep, if you even ask the same question over and over again, didn't make him a difference. He's going to stand there until you got it and understood it.
Yeah, Mary and Dennis was very helpful with tutoring with the math. They got me to a place where I was kind of solid, and then I excelled.
Number one, the passion that Jane, Dennis, Mary, they all bring it to the classroom every day. You can tell they're passionate about what they're doing. They want to get it through your head, whatever it is that they're trying to teach you. The confidence that they instill in the students, like I said, with the passion that they have and the commitment that they have to the people in the program, the students in the program, it makes you want to give back. You don't want to let them down. You know what I'm saying? And like Robert said, it motivates you. And it may help me want to be more committed. I mean, they show up, they're there every day, they got the same smile, but when it's time to get down to business, it's time to get down to business.
I think that the tutoring has been very beneficial. I did better on my test than I ever thought I could do. I thought I could barely pass, but I got a higher number than I really needed. Resume building skills.
Resume.
I had my own resume, but after the tweaking and being able to go right to my phone and bring it to any job I see on the site, that's perfect. Safety.
Definitely safety.
Safety's first.
My biggest accomplishment, I feel like, being on the work site was conquering fear of heights. I can't stand heights, and I've been over 20 feet about 4 times.
Even though it's cold, if you stay motivated and stay moving around, you won't even notice it.
As our carpentry skills has increased 100% since we've been here in this last 6 weeks. I mean, I put stuff together. I remember doing that as a kid, and now everything's just falling into place. It's like, oh, now I remember this.
Putting together the scaffolding, that was a good thing to learn. I could translate that to many different trades, despite what I end up doing.
Yeah, you need to be dressed for the occasion. Yep. Make sure you got layers, and something that can cover your face partially for the skin.
it's opportunity. You gotta grab hold to it. Do your best. Be motivated.
If anybody's interested in this program, I suggest it highly. You'll learn more than you ever thought you could.
I would describe it as an opportunity. It would definitely be a hand up and not a handout.
I tell them that this is a great program for them to get started with. You're going to learn some things that you probably never even thought about. And then all of a sudden you look up and now you're on the way for a new career.
Special thanks for the on-the-job volunteers and crew leaders, Jeff, Pete, and Steve. They're outstanding. And with that, I'd like to thank you all again.
I'd just like to thank the combination of the groups that came together for this, the Urban League, Operation Fresh Start, the START program, the Force Development for All Making This Possible, WIA. You know, really this opportunity, I wish more people could take advantage of it or know about it, because it definitely will, you know, for those that want to be in the construction trades anyway, this is a good way to learn and make some decisions about where you want to go with your career.